Now, the Trump administration has faced a bit of a setback legally in court as it is fighting a barrage of lawsuits that target administrative overhaul and unchecked powers of billionaire Elon Musk. This story is about the ongoing case about the freezing of foreign aid. Now, the American Supreme Court upheld a lower court ruling that had earlier ordered the government to release funds to the U.S. Agency for International Development. The judges were divided over the verdict, but they upheld the previous decision by a narrow vote of 5-4. Now, the order rejects a plea by Donald Trump's administration that was seeking to withhold aid payments worth about $2 billion. Now, to clarify to our viewers, a lower court had already ordered the administration to release the money to the agencies for the work that they had already done. The lower court judge had granted a deadline of the 26th of February for the funds to be released. However, just short of the deadline, the Trump administration sought the Supreme Court's intervention. Two aid organizations filed the lawsuit shortly after Donald Trump ordered that all foreign aid should be halted for a period of 90 days. The decision has triggered public outcry, with many organizations lamenting that freezing funds hurts critical humanitarian work. Now, the freeze is part of a larger project of the administration to slash public spending. Now, Trump handed over the task to the loyalist and billionaire Elon Musk, who is fronting the Department of Government Efficiency, what is also known as DOGE, for implementing the spending cuts. So this, of course, is a big developing story within the United States of America, where Donald Trump seems to have got a bit of a legal setback in terms of the U.S. aid funds freeze-off, where the court has ruled 5-4 against him. But it remains to be seen as to how this story, of course, progresses from here. Because remember, Donald Trump has been repeatedly talking about cutting down the unnecessary expenditure, as he puts it, for which he's entrusted Elon Musk to go about cutting down on the excess amount of expenditure that he said simply does not serve the interests of the U.S. taxpayer. He wants that the government should function in the manner that it should, and therefore DOGE, which stands for Department of Government Efficiency, has been stopping aid, and it remains to be seen as to how this case, of course, progresses from here. And WION's correspondent Susan Tehrani, of course, is joining us with the latest on this story. Susan, this is Donald Trump's, in many ways, it's one of his pet projects where he wants to bring about more efficiency in terms of how the American taxpayers' money is spent. Tell us more about this legal setback that Donald Trump has suffered legally within the United States with respect to DOGE.
Yeah, it was very unlikely that any court would have accepted this call by the president, considering the fact that this $2 billion is for work that has already been done by these foreign aid organizations. So, there's a temporary halt to President Trump's directive, 5-4, even Amy Coney Barrett, who Trump appointed himself during his first term as president for Supreme Court justice, also cited saying that this was illegal. Now, how much further the Trump administration can move forth in sort of stopping this aid, at least for a 90-day period, is what they wanted to do. That's yet to be seen. But right now, we know that the work that has already been done, the money needs to get paid to those people.
Indeed. That, of course, is the crux of this entire controversy. Thank you very much indeed, Susan Tehrani, for joining us with those details then. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.